Greetings and salutations.
It's another Friday. We back. We driving. We scrapping. We raiding. It simply says to take another drive, so we gotta drive somewhere.
It looks like E1 is currently under flux, so let's avoid E1. Oh, extreme mission. Oh, no. So we don't know what the issues in those two are, but in the very bottom one, it's permanently peaceful right now. Hey, Rosso, welcome in.
Greetings, Rosso.
So this is back road, so it's going to be rough on the tires.
Damn forest remote.
So we have two hazards in this area that we haven't scanned yet.
Well, hopefully we can be able to find that. All right.
Right, we got extras because we upgraded the path. I forgot about it.
We did get an upgraded pack. How's it going, Rosso? How you doing this fine day?
And away. Last time we upgraded our storage on the car and the pack, and we painted the vehicle psychedelically.
We did. Our car is now full steel.
Yeah.
Our car is real steel. And
Does that mean I can add a box with it?
maybe. We also have Dashzilla with us.
Yes. And his fire does the wiggle.
It does. So stable anchor, abductor not recognized, spark tower, shaker, can opener. The fuck is a can opener?
That's a saw blade in the ground.
Hmm. Just take a trip, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Just checking on spells and notes and thinking about what spells to get when I level up. Fair. Spells are always important for the wizard.
But the wizards.
Yes. Not just a wizard, a wizard.
Wizard. The Bohiagari. Ooh, we have 4 bottles in this one. Quite a few buildings to the north. Ooh, level 3 spells are fun.
Level 3s are always nice. Yep. I'm gonna learn this shit eventually.
We might actually need to upgrade that, I'm not sure.
Hey, too, didn't you? Tell me you saw it too.
Saw what?
What do you mean, what? Hallucinations, like the ones from 1961. It happened again, just a quick blip, like blinking your... Wait, you didn't see it?
I was in a total blackout. Colossal Cappy fried my systems.
Right, because sending the driver headfirst into Cappy didn't work out like you said it would. Big surprise.
Spare me, Francis. The driver's alive and your remnants verified. Isn't that all you wanted? Now, why are you two yapping about the mass hallucination?
When Cappy amplified the remnant signal, it triggered another hallucination event. But it only lasted 3 seconds this time. And not only that, we picked up that its source was northwest of us. Specifically,
Yeah, somewhere in the deep zone.
That's impossible. It's been
40 years.
Well, it sounds like they're having a resonant cascade broadcast. Okay.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a good fireball or a lightning bolt, Rosso.
And that's not all. This hallucination wave that triggered, we picked up its waveform. And it turns out it's equal and opposite to the remnant's waveform. They're paired signals. It means they're related. And what's more, if we bring that car to whatever this mass hallucination source is, we have a chance of nullifying the remnant and breaking its bond with the driver. A simple destructive interference.
This is insane. After all this time, we find a remnant, a lead on the mass hallucinations of 61, and a plausible way to free the driver? Pinch me, Francis, because this is the best thing that's happened in decades. Just when things were getting dull.
the remnants. It was the key to the mass hallucination. This whole time.
Yes, and you nearly destroyed it.
I need to go.
This is huge, Francis. We have so much work to do.
I know. I've already pulled every report on the mass hallucination event. Driver, listen, you stay safe out there. We'll report back to you once we've gone through all of this data. There's a lot of it. And be careful. He's not in her right mind, okay? So, watch yourself.
Apparently we need to be careful about deer around here. Got the egg run. I mean, it might be Rosso. Hey, Minutemen. So that's not electrical hazard. So there's just possibly one more electrical hazard we don't have yet. Should be just up here on the left. Mr. Bob, I don't know how I feel about this. There's a Twinkie in the backseat.
What, you not a fan of deer?
Well, I'm fine. I'm fine with deer. I'm not a huge fan of mystery Twinkies. Wriggling wreck. Go on, Newton. Ah, it's radioactive right there.
It's a trap. It's a trap. It's a monster. The place is learning how to ambush you. You don't know what that means? It means it doesn't want us here. This place doesn't want us. A whole ass part of this world is rejecting us, trying to get rid of us, trying to push us out. This thing was like some kind of wrecked new wildlife ready to spring at us. It's not wildlife. You ever notice how these anomalies don't attack one another? Wildlife is an ecosystem, infinite parts.
I mean, they do attack the rabbits. The friendly ones, anyways.
Indeed. And given, Rosso, given the fact that you've been having such success at the Dungeon of Darkness, a necromancy spell might be good for you as well.
Could be.
What I tend to do whenever I was picking spells for Daenerys is I would always pick one spell for the party and one spell for me.
I mean, he's also a bit of a rogue, so illusion spells always go nicely with the rogue multi-class.
Fair.
Roglin, you have not missed any horrors beyond your comprehension at this point in time. We've just simply had a car look at us funny. I think we got that locker. So it looks like there's going to be a jump point in the middle lowlands. Hard to say though. I feel like that thing in the woods is looking at me. The back panel's charged. Just don't touch it and it'll be fine. Ooh, piece of candy.
I'm gonna find something to let me destroy these things a lot faster.
That might just be an upgrade to the shredder.
Could be.
There's one. Oh, are those tourists that I'm saying? Or is
No,
that, is that a
it's
left to
it's
right?
one of those buzzsaw things.
It's a can opener. no chemicals.
Chemicals mean health kits. Health kit means Happy Bob.
But
Oh.
transfer you an entire bumper. I mean, you can drove it on the floor and saw it, I guess.
I do enjoy that it actually informs you.
Yeah. Hey! Okay, you're about to destroy something. Are you sure?
Unfortunately, the chemical toilet is out of order, Mr. Bob.
Shame.
That's why it's out of order. So we've seen where the two abductors are. There might be a third one further in. Excuse me? All this paint for activity. I'm pretty sure that bird is not native to this area.
Likely not.
It was bright pink and had far too many teeth. I've just realized we might have to deal with big feet.
Deal with big what now?
The big feet.
I mean, maybe. You don't owe him money, do you?
No, I left 20 bucks on a woodland stump last time we went through an area.
Hmm.
If he didn't get it, that's his fault.
As long as he doesn't try to sell us coffee, we're fine.
Kilometers holding steady, so it's not going to be a very long storm. Oh, abductor. We got that guy. And Minutemen. Those were Minutemen. We just did. Margaret, Reeling Neck? Yeah. I don't know if we can trick the abductor into grabbing the Reeling Wreck. It sounds very grumpy.
I'm sure it's fine.
We should be fine to go around. I don't know what that storm's going to be, Mr. Bob. I don't know if we scanned those. Check.
I say screw your lock. I have a key right here.
Remember, kids, if you don't have a key, homemade is fine. That's a little bit different. Ah, it's a seismic event. Radioactive zone. If we go south first, we can hit that last egg up north and then potentially hit a jump point in the lowlands. Hard to tell because we currently don't have the jump point active. Should be left just around the other side of the rack. Okay, back here. There might be a couple of cows in the way this spot. This explains why we couldn't see it.
Oh, fuck off.
What?
I got an achievement called Driver's Ed.
Oh?
Forget to put the car in the drive before hitting the gas 20 times.
Perfect. This ramp does not like us.
It doesn't matter if it likes us or not. We're going up it.
Away! I sense the difficulty. I sense a smell of difficulty.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm not sure why though.
Oh, good.
I think this is one of those ones that we needed fancy stone for.
Well, I have to put the car in the park, otherwise it might drive away.
It's done it twice. This is a very dirt world, Mr. Bob. Should we just down this hill?
This is an incredibly dirt road. One could say that we're doing some extreme off-roading.
I mean, to be fair, apparently there hasn't been any maintenance on these roads in over 40 years. That's a hell of a pothole.
Ow, ow.
Careful, it's shocking.
Damn my hubris and my greed.
Mr. Bob, sir, there's like just down the hill over here.
Oh, good. We can, We can back the fuck away from this trap.
Sounds good. It's on the ground. Just to the right down there. And some mushrooms.
Ah, good. That'll make a fine stew.
They're looking at me funny.
That's not good.
Are we scrambling for these yet? Tow truck. Actual tow truck, as opposed to the other ones. Is that a Vault Boy on the side of it?
Almost.
Soft, maybe. Oh,
Wood panels.
I like wood panels, they're fancy. Mr. Bob with a can of beans.
Ah, beans.
Well, how to do there, Rosso? How's it going?
Not too bad. Still looking over the notes. I'm also deciding what my rogue's gonna have. Because they're Arcane Trickster.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So one of them I'm deciding is gonna be Mirror Image. I'm gonna
Mirror
do
Image
Gretel
is
with
pretty
that
good.
punch. Yep. That's something that Gretel's had.
Blur also might be pretty good for you.
Not for the rogue, because I do have that backup spell book that has it.
Fair.
Mr. Bob, I'm gonna go back to the car for a second and use the hot plate. I want a cup of tea.
Oh, cool. I've just got myself a cup of tea. Cup of liberty.
Always best served warm.
Yep. What I've been doing, organizing my notes, is okay. What spells have I got from this backup spell book? What spells has the tool already got? What I want him to have, and then I've had to arrange that into two different lists. One that's specifically for illusion and enchantment, and one for everything else. I think the spell with everything else, I'm gonna go with shield as well, because when I had my first fight in Almi, there was a moment when JC was like, "Wait, you don't have shield?" And I'm like, "No." So I'm thinking I'm gonna have that.
Shield is a common staple for mages.
Well, I've kind of gone more with mage armor now, so
The thing about shield is able to block magic missile. And,
It wasn't something that I picked straight up from the start, though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be something for my rogue. So I've got one more spell to pick, which is going to be from illusion and enchantment, as per the arcane trickster requirements. So I'm kind of deciding what to pick from that list, and I've got that list up right now. So I'm kind of just, what do I pick? How you been doing, Bob?
Been well. I'm trying to get into, trying to get to posting more for Maelstrom.
Mm-hmm. How's things been going in your particular section? Good, bad, ugly?
The fuck? Why is everything red?
Mr. Bob, it looks like a flare.
Oh, everything's glowing yellow. I don't think that's good.
Nope. Time to run.
That's because we knew you were about to take your sippy kaiju.
So I have learned something, and it was rather obvious, but I just figured something out. There's a little park icon right there on the dashboard when I'm parked.
Mr. Bob,
Yes.
could you take a breath for a second?
Uh-huh.
So that little warp point right up by the top stable egg. How big is that range? Hmm. That's a mix. It'll either be that one or that one we go after. That one might be the easy one to go after.
This truck is bare. It offends me.
Mr. Bob, you're the one who made it barren.
Shut
We've
up.
been through here.
I
Okay.
don't I don't need your kobold logic in this situation.
But Mr. Sir, I have the nope.
Pressurized cartridges and electronics, battery jammer. What do I need? Yeah, this place looks familiar.
I have good news.
Uh-huh.
Gavasha found a microwave in one of the buildings up ahead.
Oh, good.
It smells like she made popcorn.
Amazing.
But she has said she will share.
Wonderful. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Ooh, pneumatic pot. Excuse me. There is number 6. Fancy.
I have it all figured out. The zone is like a siphophone. You know, one of those Portuguese man o' wars. Dangerous things like jellyfish in reality, dangerous things, except it isn't really jellyfish. People used to think that they were, but they're actually a whole lot like most of different organisms working together to create one big super organism. Huh.
Ooh, we're in a paths area. That explains why we need the eggs. Was it pressurized cartridges or gas canisters that you needed for the Usaki?
Pressurized cartridges, I believe.
Ooh.
cross-country load, maybe we'll survive.
Fun fact, of all the races, the one race in the Vismine system that is most likely to make pneumatic tubes are the Hazilung.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
Greed. Oh, greed. Gimme, 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 gimme.
Kavasha has just found the most wondrous thing.
Hmm.
She has found a Chinese coconut bun. It is 40 years out of date, but I don't care. It's going to be tasty.
Well, I'm sure there's enough preservatives in there to make it last.
It appears to have the physical consistency of a rock. It will still be consumed. Yeah.
For the fans of Helldivers, apparently Arkoff is very excited for the new major order.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
More bot killing.
Oh yeah. We have to go in and we have to go and kill bots in order to get pieces of machines in order to get. Uh-oh.
Good news and bad news.
Uh-huh.
The good news is the radiation circles have warmed up my coconut bun nicely. There's an abductor on the other side of this trailer. That is Grasp Electronics.
Useful.
Yeah. Ooh, a gas station. There is one more thing of glass in there, Shalom.
Yes, but we don't want to take it all.
Okay. Beautiful. Rosa, is that you playing the guitar?
No, I'm not playing a guitar.
Mr. Bob, I think space is talking to me again.
Hmm.
Ooh, it's fixing the car.
Crowbar. And nope.
Anomaly study number 2.
While this anomaly cannot strictly be described as humanoid, nevertheless, it has gained the moniker of Hat Man, and a slew of distinct sightings describe its first impression of a tall person in a hat and coat. Huh.
Sounds like Jimmy.
Repair stuff.
Repair stop. Ah, it's like a church stop, but for repairs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you, Doppelganger, for the 12-month gift subscription to probably not gamer.
Reverse that. Probably not a mayor gifted the sub to Doppel.
Sorry.
It's all good. Amir is a good lad.
It was a good one.
Hey, what's up, Doppel? How fare you today, my dude?
That's it. Apparently, Doppel just got home.
Nice.
house here. There should be the egg on the other side, and then we're going across the lowlands by the looks of it.
Looks like a little shack. At least it has working lights.
Look at all the room for activities.
Oh. We don't have one.
This one looks like it's been recently lived in.
And they got toilet paper.
Very civilized. Also impressive.
I got snakes.
I wonder if it's the same toilet paper from when we were on the raft.
Potentially. You know the rules. Take everything that isn't nailed down. And then grab the machines that nail things down. And we're going to take that too.
Noted. Where would you like me to put the ceiling fan?
Attached to the back of the car so we can make it go faster.
Noted. And that's everything of value. I do very much enjoy the fact that this paint job blows.
Indeed.
Well, it might be easier to drive up beside this one because we're going to have to go through the lowlands here anyways.
Fair.
The less distance you have to carry it, the less radiation you have to take.
Yeah.
Valid point.
The less stuff we're spending. What did it say?
I like snacks and taste. Popcorn, Mr. Sun?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I think I've decided what I'm gonna do for that third rogue spell.
oh.
It's gonna be a choice. Illusionary script or magic mouth.
Both are very situational.
Give it a second, let me get it in, calm down.
I'm thinking since Zator's gonna be much more for spying, either one of them would help in conveying a message. What also makes me consider them is the fact that they can be both rituals.
That's cool. Excuse me? I like that stuff. Excuse me? Oh, a new pearl! That was electrified. Bunch of chemicals, duct tape. I see, they went under the dumpster. His pad. It needs a nap.
Gimme, 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 gimme. No, it's time to go back to the car.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
The good news is I can see the car from here.
I can see it with all that's glowing, yeah.
Yeah. Might be easier to hit that jump point early and grab it faster, as opposed to heading back across this.
Do what now?
It might be easier to hit the jump point that's further east, as opposed to the one directly south of that last egg. Because that's still near the road at least.
Fair.
Yes.
Yes.
Rick, what do you think?
Isn't that usually on
It might be a good.
the
Hey, we're between everything right now. Another seismic storm coming in, Mr. Bob. On the road again. So it should be just to the right and behind us.
okay, that's
3. We now have 2, 3, and 5.
One of the old fire roads during maintenance. Deep orange. Sound of some sort, like a wind chime.
Could be the rabbits. Yeah.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah. If you move the rubber and the fabric. Now it's the flares in that metal. There's enough room in there for it. Yeah. I have good news, Mr. Bob.
Mm-hmm.
This was a very profitable haul so far.
Indeed.
We hit that. There's just the 2 more buildings behind us, and the stability point. It just should be another seismic storm.
The radio tower
I'll help waste something. Hopefully the car doesn't go anywhere in the storm. Because that storm's heading right for us. It is very dark over here.
Generator's already been blown.
Impact one. Perfect.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's a bish. This one is compressed tubes for plastic by the looks of it.
That is not a good trade.
No.
I made a choice. I'm going to go with Magic Mouth.
Magic Mouth is an interesting spell.
It is a silly spell depending on how you use it.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of imagining like Branson just opening up a piece of paper and there's just a mouth there that just says the message. But it only activates when she's reading it. And plus it doesn't... It lasts until it's basically dispelled. So it's longer than the 10 days. But
Yep.
illusionary script would be.
One of my favorite traps that I've ever used had a magic mouth spell. Well, it appeared to be a magic mouth spell. So it was as a group of adventurers were going through a dungeon, they found a plaque which appeared to be the magic mouth spell. And so the magic mouth spell beckoned them over to tell them a story. As it turns out, it wasn't a magic mouth spell. It was a mimic.
Perfect.
And as soon as they got close, they fell into a 30-foot pit. The mimic jumped off the wall, dove onto them, and used the 3d6 damage on top of its attack as it crushed them.
Beautiful.
And those rams better not have a knife.
I can confirm it is not my knife.
Not my rams.
If they have a knife, then they're going to use the knife.
I have good news and bad news.
Mm-hmm.
Good news is, it's a good haul. Bad news is, they're almost full. And we got 2 buildings left. Hang it. I just realized that the radio tower was not marked for that.
Alright, you two take everything that isn't nailed down. You know the routine.
Do we care about red china?
If it's useful, yes. I mean, worst case scenario, we can use it to, we can use it as weapons.
America? I wouldn't steal a car.
I would.
I would liberate a car.
I would take pity on them.
Striker, that's normal. They've lived on a farm for a very, very long time. They're used to the farmer. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not ram chops.
Looks like there is one more place just over there, bud. Across the road.
Hey, robot.
Rams are fine. Don't worry about them having a knife.
Excuse me? Is that a roof rack? I don't think we've been skilled that. Not yet.
Oh, break it. There's a roof rack outside.
Okay.
Alright, people.
It does appear that the fog is coming in.
So it would seem.
So anyway,
Ooh, a headlight.
just prove it. We got better ones.
Yeah.
But we got actually better at home.
Alright, we should be good.
This is a place that we've already been.
Yeah.
No, I'm getting the car. It's unless that's the thing that we're looking to grab.
That looks like a bomb silent.
It does look like a barn silo because it is a barn silo.
Close up.
Oh, they got laser eyes now?
That's just super random. Okay.
Of course.
If we turn around and go down the road, we should be able to hit that one just off the road there. The closer one would probably be better. Mr. Bob, if you want to activate the thing you do just to the right of the road down here, before we enter its range.
Yep. We
Or
got
do
a
we
little
want to
bit.
Go down the road, turn around, and come back. Excuse me. could do this one. We just have to go down to that intersection, turn around, and come back. It might be easy to do that. We should almost be able to into that one. There we go. And away!
Yeah, that's normal for the Rams. The Rams are efficient and they know how to use technology.
Yeah. This is a very, very ill-optimized egg, Mr. Bob.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Huzzah! Another trip. Well done. Another trip.
I owe you an apology. I screwed up. I nearly got you killed. The things I used to calculate as easily as turning a screwdriver, they're foggy now. The numbers don't work themselves out like they used to. I haven't been myself for a long time, but I haven't needed to be. It's been me and this cursed place I created and nothing else for decades. But now, knowing that whatever caused the mass hallucination is still out there, I need to know what it is and why the remnants are connected to it. Francis was right about the remnant and the mass hallucinations paired signals. If we can get them together, maybe they'll cancel each other out and you'll be free. It's a shaky theory at best, but it's the only lead we've got for now. You can do nothing and twiddle your thumbs until that remnant drives you mad. Or, if you're willing to work with me, I'll give you the best chance to survive this thing. Think it through. And fix up your car while you're doing it. You'll need to for whatever you decide from here.
They're not even using dehumidifier. One of them is using laser eyes. They're somehow running an entire jerky company out of the back of your car. I have no idea how they got all this in here. It's like the TARDIS from Doctor Who. I'm seeing conveyor belts, pulleys. I'm pretty sure there was a Hazilon in there somewhere.
I keep trying to figure out how to make the storage bigger. I'm not doing a very good job, I'm sorry. We do not talk about the void barrel. Mr. Bob has requested it.
Huh, copper.
Oh no, the copper's come for us.
Do you think I got enough shit?
I think we need a little bit more.
I agree.
We have a truck somewhere that I'm carrying it back in the truck.
Just Bob, there's a fun blueprint over here that you might want to get. It says it's liberated.
Mmm.
looks like it might help us take fancy wheels off things.
If you're in a bind, pay a visit to the friendly dumpster out back. I always seem to find just what I need in there.
Ooh, electric pearl. That's the last steel plate. Ooh, campaign. Worker, what OSHA worker?
Where'd all my shit go?
It's in the tube.
Green light's on, meaning stuff in it.
Hmm.
Good load. Paint and paint paraphernalia. Ooh, air freshener. Do we know what scent it is?
The OSHA worker's gone, and the Rams are talking about a new limited time flavor. It's just best to leave. Leave them be. They'll, you know, do their own thing. I imagine the Rams being in the lab long enough, they eventually learn how to hack things. Probably.
Well, perfect. Ooh. Click on the right. Ah, that's it.
Settings, video. There we go.
over one of the notes for a second? Yeah, the helmet note. Store in FAX machine. Do you know where the fax machine is?
No.
Apparently it's not in there. You might have to get it.
Here we do.
Apparently we have 10 items available.
Liberator.
Beautiful.
Alright, let's see.
Lightning rod? Ever argue about whether Frankenstein was the doctor or the monster? Now you can argue about whether it's the mechanic or the vehicle. Capture electrical energy from lightning strikes and send it straight to your battery. I don't know. It looks like it needs to go onto one of the side racks. We will never run out of gas again. Oh shit. Do we want to fill it here, or do we want to fill it with the siphon while we're out?
I mean, might as well fill it here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, anchor radar. Really reliable flare side floodlights.
Mr. Bob, can you afford a new pair of pants yet?
Can I forge what now?
Can you afford a new pair of pants?
Maybe.
I wonder if Julie's got broken.
Oh, that needs one of those fancy crystals from the armored pieces. Perfect. How's that wheel in the back look? That's a summer tire. That's unfortunate. So if we put the armored panels into the thingamabiddle. Yeah. Where'd the other one go? Ah. So that should be completely fixed by the time we come back.
Useful. Useful to be sure.
Yeah.
Could probably use some healing on this car.
Honestly, we're not doing too bad for damage.
Yeah, because we had that repair station midway through.
Yeah. Tires are fine. Might be fine. No, it's fine. All fine. Are the headlights okay?
One of them needs to be repaired.
There we go.
put the rest of this putty here. I don't think I need all that.
I wonder if we can break down an extra stack of flares. 'Cause we have a lot of stacks of flares right now. Well, if there's anything in the inland there. Nope. Just kind of. What do we need for a large backpack? Swamp core. Is there a recipe to make swamp coal that we can unlock?
It's probably something we have to find out in the wild.
Oh, I like repair putty. It's fancy.
Repair putty is nice.
Yeah. DAC mending oil. Don't ask how we managed to get it into this specific underpath. Yeah. I don't know if that'll work. Nope. Shame.
Damn shame.
It's worth a try.
You might not have enough room to do it. Oh. We need one more bulb. Everything we need for that.
Thanks.
Tires are currently good. We might be upgrading our tires again soon, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Very useful.
That lightning rod might need to go on the side mount where the gas can is right now. Yeah. Jam. I would say that the lightning rod is a little more useful while we're so close to the other thing. Whoa.
Taking more plastic damage.
Yeah.
Should we renew
Minutemen.
Minutemen? So let's lift them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What's our next bit go?
So we're out of limb.
Oh, we're at a little bit.
Into the tool cabinet. Yeah.
Eventually we'll have 4.
I mean, somehow I doubt that we're going to have any issues whenever it comes to fuel.
It's not like almost every level we've been to close to the base has had a fuel truck.
Mm-hmm.
Or just fuel cans buried in the ground.
Or cars, or, you know.
I mean, you're also really good about turning off the car when we're not in it.
Fair.
Then we could put that extra putty into the side holster. Because we have a extra putty in the skinny yellow locker right now.
Definitely fit one.
Beautiful.
Kind of digging the way everything is. I think we've got time for one more run.
Probably. You want to make it a short run or a long run?
Let's go with a shorter run. Let's open up the map and explore some
If you're ready to
locations.
do this with me, here's a spot of good news. We aren't completely helpless when it comes to the instability. Back when the zone was active, we built ways to get where we needed to go. I need you to head back towards Sierra. But don't worry, I won't make you jump into Cappy again. When you're feeling up for it, take the route back to Sierra. I'll tell you what's next once you're there. The mass
So we have-
hallucination. I can't believe it happened again. I can't believe I missed it.
We have a major storm over the E5.
Mm-hmm.
We can just straight up do the story bit if you want. Or we can check out one of the other 2 areas we have not gone to yet.
Well, it legitimately won't let me go to certain locations.
That's weird.
Don't scan.
I guess we're going to be scanning a lot overcharged electricity.
The good news is we have lightning.
Okay. So we
I'm
can
not sure what that means.
scan if we want to get an idea of what's there.
Yeah.
Double speak. Don't know.
We could go through the F4 to the E1. We can go to the G8 to that major highway, or we can go to that mystery location just north and west of where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Peaceful.
Because that one's going to be peaceful as well. And it should have a way to get to the major route.
Yeah, we'll take a look. It'll at least be another supply run to get more stable energy.
That seems to be what we need the most outside of chemicals right now.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta step away for a bit, but I'll still be in the stream watching.
Much appreciated, my dude.
We have 2 nodes and 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, that's a fun one. What does the legend say about the blue? Doesn't say. Oh, there it is.
Not recognized.
We're gonna have to check that out. I like mystery boxes. They can be
What do you
fun.
think, south or north?
The Octovice needs different charge levels to overcome the conditions for a gateway. You'll have to feed anchors to the Octovice until it's satisfied, and she'll tell you how many she needs at any given time.
Let's check out everything without destabilizing the area first, so we'll go north. Excuse me?
The remnants are like us in a way. Those of us who chose to stay behind, we are as discarded and forgotten as they are.
And by chose to stay, you mean actively defying government orders to evacuate? Then yes. You remember how we went without electricity for 4 months to dodge the clearing crews? There's, like, what? Only 100 of us left?
If even that. Frankly, I'm surprised so many of us were unable to move on for one reason or another.
Oh, speak for yourself. I'm here for the hunt. Hey, even better now there's no one to get in our way.
I hear you.
Hey, driver, not to be a downer or nothing, but I'm wondering what we do if you can't find a way out of the zone.
They got themselves over the wall. They'll find a way to survive here like the rest of us. Or not. Won't be my problem at that point.
I'd hardly call what we're doing here surviving.
Look, both of you always going on and on about putting up with this, ensuring that. There's more to life than that, you know? You, for example, Oppie, you're brilliant. You controlled fundamental forces of nature with your fingertips. Both of you did.
Slow down there, kid. We were scientists, not superheroes.
Well, I mean, look, hey, to someone who was all thumbs when it came to science, they're one and the same. I just don't understand why you're wasting away here, borrowed away in the zone. Both of you, you're sitting on so much lost potential.
Potential is a carrot on a stick for the young. An illusion to keep you forging on when you should have given up long ago.
There
Nothing
should
had
be
more
something just
potential
to
than
the
limb
passenger side
technology.
of the woods and
And look what
behind
it did
us.
to the Olympic Peninsula. What I did.
Look around. We're stuck here. For good. All we can do is survive. Everything else is moot.
Oh, there it is.
I forgot what a charmer you are, Oppie. An absolute living ray of sunshine and optimism.
Ooh, this house is on stilts. Not a lot in this one.
Nope, somebody already got here first.
May or may not have been us. It's hard to tell.
Timelines are weird
Doesn't
like
have-
that.
Hmm?
Timelines are weird like that.
Yeah. Time around here isn't exactly linear. Should be so cool. No, we'd know. We have the only station wagon so far. Oh, incoming storm. A good second or two before we come across the next POA. I want to say something about that, but I don't want to jinx it.
Go on.
We haven't seen tourists in a bit.
We haven't.
Matitude. Oh, we found number 4.
Tiny light flying anomaly would bear oil or gasoline tanks, seemingly to drink from them. Uh-oh.
Rust colored about the size of horsefly and fast moving. Ooh. sir, do you have chemicals in here?
I don't like that sound.
We didn't scan this area before we got here, so I have no idea what's here.
The one that makes you burn the table. We scanned through the room.
There should be one more thing just around here somewhere. Might be further up the road, but thank you.
You're welcome. Apparently it bypassed us.
Yeah, that's surprising. If we wait here, we should be able to run into that place. Soggy Tej redeemed a trinket gift bag.
Ah. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Tej wants a trinket. Let's get Tej a trinket.
As a friendly reminder, these trinkets are coming directly from the exclusion zone, which means we cannot guarantee the level of radioactivity attached to these items. Beautiful. We found where Rosa went. We'll put the doors on this side. We don't have to hunt for it. I don't think we have time to grind anything down in here, Bob.
I would say not. Tej done got the Naked Goblin Funko Pop.
Perfect. Maelstrom exclusive.
Huzzah!
It'll be a dirt road to the right. So if we hang a left, that'll take us up over, we can go around.
And this place is unstable as hell.
Yeah. Okay, so this will be a tunnel that we're going over top of right now. So if we follow this all the way up and around, we should hit all the rest of the POIs and still come back down through to hit the 2 eggs. I don't think we have the stuff we need to make a liberator to grab the pieces. Right! Mr. Bob,
Uh-huh.
if either of those have armor pieces can give you the fancy crystals. Hear the guitar again, Mr. Bob.
Just
That was just steel. It's also just steel. Hey, Chaz, thanks for the tier 1 subscription.
damn, Chaz was 61 months up in here.
Chaz has been here almost as long as you have.
I know, right?
Beans.
What's going on, Chaz? It goes. You know how it is being a goblin and all that? Hey Shinzo, how goes, my friend? Well, I hope you're able to get some rest, my friend.
That's a game I need to finish.
What's that?
Metroid Dread.
Hmm.
That appears to be a very grumpy car over there. But yeah. Hey, never say. Thanks for the raid.
Well, how to do, Zai? What's up?
You beat a Drake.
Seems like a lot of things are beating on Drake nowadays. I smacked the shed with my pry bar and broke it.
I advise against doing that in the future.
I'm gonna do it again.
Perfect. I don't see anything else. Oh, wait.
Ow. Heck yeah.
Nope. We took the left when we should have taken the right.
Do what now?
We took a left when we should have taken a right.
Mm.
That is one of the proposed next checkpoints. Checkpoints. A lot of dirt road around here. Holy shit. Talking brake.
Dagnabbit car.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bob. I have tiny legs. I can't hit the parking brake. Hang it. Parking brake. Goodbye. Ooh. We might be able to get the steely doos out of this. E. Reinforcement. Mr. Bob, the car says there's a storm incoming.
Noted.
Ooh, it's an extra crisp. We should now have 2 fancy crystal doos. Need 5. Yes. We need gas.
Probably not.
I. What sort of storm is this? Boy, howdy. Nope, the storm went by us. Real close for a second though.
Boy.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, the lid's on your hot drinks or else you might spill it. Yeah. Ooh, another armadillo. We're on a hill. There we go. Go when the car rods are controlled. a tie. Yep. What are we missing? Pressurized cartridges. Hey, paved road. So in the upcoming fork, we're going to want to take a right. Excuse me? The battery's dead.
Refrigerator.
Excuse me? Yeah. Perfect.
Let me know if the ground calls you a bitch again.
It thought about it. It looked at me funny.
It is cute that you think that a locked door would hold us at bay.
I like the carpet. It's a fancy carpet.
Very fancy. I was about to say there's something very fancy in here, then I realized it's just my car from out the window.
Yeah. Mrs. Bob, if you drive up to the Zap Tower without deactivating it, you can recharge your battery fully. Tiny bit of a charge. $28.9. $29. So it's very slow.
So it damages the car a lot, but it recharges the battery a little bit.
Yeah. It might be one of those you pull up right beside the tower so that it can hit the actual lightning along dead on, which is incredibly dangerous. Is that a pneumatic tube? Or is that a new thing? That's a pneumatic tube. D. Ooh, blue paint.
I don't like all that noise.
Well, some of that's the radiation getting closer.
Lovely.
How far are we from that fence pit? Oh, not too far. There's a lot of bollards. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. I see. We want to get the stability before or after?
After, because we don't know what the hell this thing is.
Oh, that one's power. Oh, that's a very fancy light back there. Perk. Ooh, this one has power. wonder if the bridge works. As a chemical tower. Trash can, Bob. Like me, I'm trash. This fancy blue one? Looks fancy. Might be blue. Audio record.
New receiver design. Won't be so edible. Okay.
I have the distinct honor to introduce to you the American people, a new scientific frontier with a raw power like limb technology in the good hands of true patriots like Dr. Ophelia Turner. The potential is limitless. On this day, we welcome our Faraday future.
Bob, the music changed.
The year is 1955. Dr. Ophelia Turner is standing next to President Koch, the top of her head barely clearing his shoulder. She stands, stiff-backed, her hazel eyes affixed on the glass and steel chamber in front of her. She does not appear to breathe until a ball of light appears out of thin air. The sight is tremendous. A lightning bolt frozen mid-strike, and the reaction immediate. The gathering audience roars with excitement and spontaneous applause. On Dr. Turner, only a tightening of her lips indicates that she hears the audience at all. Dr. Turner and President Koch pose for a picture, and she does not smile even then. That picture is the image splashed across newspapers and science journals for the next decade. The mother of limb technology, they called her. The angel of a new age. The newspapers at that time laid the titles on thick while peddling the impending utopia. Then she recedes into the bowels of a government research facility. She's never seen again in public. There are scant appearances here and there in blink-and-you-miss-it promotional videos and blatant propaganda fodder, and then she and the promise of limb technology disappear.
So grab the stability, hit the POI right in front of the tunnel, go through the tunnel, hit the other POI, and then head out.
Sounds like a plan.
Beautiful. Kill Bob.
Rule of Bob, rule number 8, fuck hills.
Sounds good. We will add that later. Once we grab the other one, we will have to come back up this way to hit this one, because we're going to be too close to the other one. are up to 14% electricity from 10. Shoot.
Sorry, sorry.
Hey, number 1. We now have 1 through 5.
Evidence of continued network of degradation. 4 packages were sent exactly 1 year earlier. These packages were mysteriously dated. Stamped with a date exactly 1 year in the future. Okay. Hey, Crusty Stars. Continuing your sub, gifted from probably not a mirror.
Oh, Doppel, why do you want a screen?
What's up, my dude? Ah, NDAs are a bitch.
Mr. Bob, do we have the stuff we need to make another battery kit while we're out? Because we might need one.
Maybe.
Beans. Ooh, my condolences, Doppel. Yep. Lord. Perfect. That should be just enough to get us out.
I hope whatever the issue is, it resolves itself quickly.
Yes. Hopefully your day gets better, Doppel. Tries to find it's just a couple of panels from the Minuteman trap. Passenger side headlight looks like it needs a little bit of love too.
Sounds like a plan. You have yourself a good one, Doppel.
Coming. Ooh, box truck.
Gimme.
We have enough steel plates that we should be able to make brand new pieces when we get back and just rotate out anything that needs to be fixed. Excuse me, what is you? Relatable flare. Huh. It's an excellent question. The blue things are usually decorations. Mom sticker. was in the back of the truck, wasn't it?
I don't know. Maybe. Where?
Oh, it's a hand torch. It's huge, though. That last POI, the last egg, and then we're at done here. Ah. There's a hole in the wall. Jam. Physics? Oh, jumpy dude. Hey, we took one. And there's the limb rack.
Ooh.
I found
Alright.
a box of Hello Dollies.
Oh, nice.
Grab that, turn around, go through the tunnel again. The last egg. Oh, it's a minute then. Hey, watch crack. We're currently getting a little bit crispy.
Not to be confused with the king of the Crispies.
That ball is not happy. Perfect.
And time for flashbang, y'all!
Maybe. I forgot to put my goggles on. Hey, we have 7.5 wind.
I'm marginally impressed. Not bad, newbie.
Shouldn't be. This is $5 grand. Perfect. Hang it. I haven't figured this one out. Maybe. What's all the non-game things? Oh,
Well, how did you there, wisecracking wise man? How fare you this day?
apparently your inventory's full.
Don't understand how unless I grabbed everything from this.
Yes. So much room for activities.
And behold, another 20.
Beautiful.
I think we're going to take a minute, get everything repaired, and then I think we're going to raid somebody.
Sounds good. We have an armored panel and an armored door.
Alright, so what do we have available for upgrade? Oh, look, more side racks.
You're supposed to get a seat rack.
The hell is... I wonder what a seat rack is.
It's a seat you put. It's a rack you put on the seat.
See what goes in the back.
If nobody's going to be in the back seats, you may as well have something there. This will serve as a solid enough base.
I will use one of the belts to strap myself in. Yeah.
Gas can go there?
Gas can might be able to go in there, yeah. Let's find out. No, it has to be an exterior. 10. Thank you, Blackwood, for the Tier 1 subscription for 61 months.
Well, how did you do there, Blackfoot Ferret? Good to see you. I'm sure we'll find whatever that goes to.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's another side rack, but that's going to take up a lot of energy.
We might want more battery before we do that, apparently.
Anchor radar, reliable flare, insulated door, lead-plated door, insulated panel, lead-plated panel, off-road tire, side rack, back seat tank. There it is.
That'll be the gas one, yes. Alright, battery?
Mini
What else
turbine
we
and a hydro generator.
Yeah.
The auto parker.
Excuse me?
Right arm getting tire, rudimentary weight and motion sensors below the driver's seat will automatically engage and disengage the park.
Mr. Bob?
I'm fucking buying it. I'm fucking buying it. It's mine.
Some of the stuff that says it's not available is because we don't have. There's backseat storage, backseat tank.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else we can refine, Mr. Bob?
I'm the one guy at work today. I don't know if that makes me dedicated or stupid. That means you're important.
Means you need money. Gear.
We don't have any energy right now.
Yeah.
I was just wondering where the
Energy mostly. We still have the audio file into the thing a little. Huh. Might be. Have a door.
Okay, so I was just popping multiple instances of I was using multiple of those. So this is not.
Also, what I did.
Do we want to take the Liberator with us, or do we want to leave it here specifically for these panels?
Probably leave it here.
It is a very valuable piece of technology.
Yeah, but if we take pieces off, we're going to have to, bring them back, and that's going to take up a lot of space.
We are going to have to repaint that, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Spoon. Switch that panel up top in the. Perfect. That was a good time.
A spare tire could be useful.
Yeah. Can't remember if there were 2 or 6.
Probably.
I have an eyeball inside my eyeball thanks to that last jump.
You have an eyeball inside of your eyeball?
Yeah. Yeah.
What
Okay,
kind,
I got it.
what kind of vision does that give you?
40/40. Why, hello there, Mr. Joe.
Yo.
Yo, Joe, what's up?
Nothing much, just kind of chilling, vibing.
Just the Liberator then. And then our inventory's good. Ooh.
Armor and stuff looks like it.
Yeah. Are we going with red paint for the new doors?
Unless y'all want to try something new.
As of you. What do we have a lot of?
We have a lot of red.
Red it is. Perfect. Perfect. Glorious.
I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
Like I like the armored panels. And to think we didn't have to buy the upgrade. We just
Yeah.
stole it.
We
There
have
are
two
more
more
of that.
cookers.
True. We do have another panel and
We do. Do we want to use the repair putty to get the panels on there immediately though?
We have the chemicals for it.
how many
We have enough for 3.
I'd say save them for right now. Because I doubt we're going to take enough damage unless something goes really screwy.
Besides, I think we are going to have to use the repair putty anyway.
Yeah. Fair.
Do you want to heal the armor ones with the putty, or do you want to heal these panels if we're going to take them off their
So-
sleeve anyway?
Let's have a look at all the doors, find out which one is the worst. So, hit C on them? Because that should pop all of them on the left. Let's see, rear right. So that will be the one we're looking. That's the worst panel. If you go to the doors and do the same thing. The rear. So on the driver's side. So those are the worst ones. We'll take those ones off, put the new ones on. We should be good with that then. And that armored panel is red, which means I don't think we can repair it with the repair putty. Okay. DAC branded marvelous manual. Are we going the front to this one? Aye.
Well, you can technically take that one if you.
Yeah. And then one door goes into the Healy do. The rear drawer. Oh wait, no, this one's only half off. Never mind.
Steel door, steel doors. Ah, armored panel.
So that panel's red. I don't know if we can mend it with putty. No. Oh, we can. Even better. Perfect.
Remember the group.
Yeah. And you.
And that should be everything there. Give me more decals. I need them.
Yeah. At some point, we will get a brand new steel panel for the hood. I'm sorry, armored panel for the hood. I know there's been a couple of parts that we've scrapped and we've gotten paint from.
Whatever you need, so we can better.
I hope so. The sarcophagus ones are great for being able to find the car in the dark. I'm curious.
What are we messing with? Oh, and about the
Most likely compressed tubes.
maybe we should.
Okay. It might be an idea to keep the food in the main box just for now.
I feel like that's especially. What's this? There.
We got Healy Doos, we've got snacks, we've got Fixie Doos. All technical terms, I assure you. Yeah. I mean, because we have the relightable flare on it right now, too, we should be good for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
The most important piece of technology for Mr. Bob.
Torture is correctly done.
How do we install this?
On the hood.
It might be under the hood.
Same.
Okay. Or is it in the seat? No, it's not there. Does it go in the back seat? Because we couldn't build it until we had this. Ooh.
Okay.
Perfect.
The greatest update. The greatest upgrade in this entire game.
Hallelujah.
I am absolutely willing to make you sit in each other's laps just so I can have this auto parker.
Okay.
Just as long as I get to beat the little spoon.
Are you perfectly fine with sitting in the 13-foot tall werewolf's lap, Mr. Joe?
I'm sure if I am not, there's a lot of tags on other sites that would kind of pay me to ask about the experience.
Fact. Congratulations, Kadasha, you have a seat warmer.
I still want to scan this. Makes me sad.
Something tells me this is going to be like some kind of transmutation device or what have you.
I mean, it's the thing that the car comes out of when you hit the portals.
You drive out of this garage every time. Jet?
Ooh, so there was a metal sheet in there, Bob. It is wedged in there. Hey, more putty. Black putty. Thank you, don't do that. I need this. How do you get putty?
And I think that
What's up?
is where we're going to call it for the night.
Sounds good.
Because we have been going for about 3, almost 4 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours and 42 minutes.
Well, I hope y'all have a good night.
Yeah. I'm going to see who's streaming right now.
I have a couple of people from the community. I also have a group called the Salt Committee.
Also see Sasquatch wing.
We also didn't see a Sasquatch today, so we could raid Sasquatch.
I'm going to roll a d6.
Beautiful.
1, we raid Griffey. 2, we raid Atsu. 3, we raid Rabbit. 4, we raid Bracky. 5, we raid Tart. 6, we raid Squatch.
Sounds good. Do we want to use the Discord server for that?
Hang on, let me check something.
Yeah, no worries.
Watch it just be d6.
Yep. You have rolled a 1.
That means we are raiding Griffey.
Sounds good.
So Griffey is the guide guy whenever it comes to Eidolon, a game that I've been playing a lot as of late. So we're going to go show Griffey some love. But I want to thank you all for coming in, hanging out, having fun, and we shall catch you tomorrow for Maelstrom. But have a good one, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.